Hey, Tenno! Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you never miss an update. Fast Lich Murmur Farm Strategy. 1. Do all defense first. 2. Mobile defense or interception. 3. Keep capture for last to check pattern. Best frames for speedrun defense.
1. Mesa.
2. Nidus. 3. Gauss. 4. Harrow plus Thermal Sunder for unlimited energy.
5. Speedva.
I was testing the least clear time with Mesa. She turned a 5-wave Lich node into a speedrun challenge. It was over so fast, I had time to go AFK and check out the fridge. Tip o' the day, partner. When you fire up those peacemakers, look at the map, find the red dots, and start shooting. Mesa's here to deliver lead straight to the noggin. Alright, Tenno, let's be real for a second. I know, some of you out there despise defense missions. It's so boring, you say. I'd rather be face-planting into a wall at Mach 10. But before you skip out on your next defense mission, let me drop some wisdom on you that might just blow your mind, or at least make you reconsider rage-quitting. In your standard, run-of-the-mill missions, you're out here sprinting through the map like you're late for a date. But what happens when you're hunting Lich thralls? Oh, that's right. You're done with the mission before they even get the memo to show up. You get, what, 3 thralls? Maybe 4 if you're lucky and the RNG gods are smiling upon you. But defense. My fellow Tenno, that's where the magic happens. The enemies come to you. You don't have to go chasing them down like you're some sort of intergalactic DoorDash delivery. No. They line up, they file in, and they practically hand you the thralls on a silver platter. All you gotta do is sit there and dish out some pain. Thralls just keep popping up like it's a never-ending whack-a-mole game, and you don't even have to lift a finger to find them. And guess what? You can speed run the waves without a care in the world. No worrying about missing thralls because, plot twist, they generate on their own. It's like your personal thrall farm, except with fewer cows and more plasma guns. So next time you're groaning at the sight of a defense mission, just remember, you're not just defending some random piece of tech. You're defending your sanity from the endless grind. You're defending your right to not chase thralls around like a headless chicken. Now go forth, Tenno, and embrace the defense life. It's time to let the thralls come to you. Fleeting expertise for efficiency, Mesa Waltz allows to move while Peacemaker active, stretch for range, primed flow and arcane energize for max energy increase and recover so I can maintain Peacemaker for long, primed continuity for duration, adaptation so I don't take damage for some time. Currently, I don't have put the corrosive build for Griner faction while testing, but I recommend you guys using faction-specific builds as it does more damage to enemies. I will later upload a guide on latest faction build for weapons as per faction weakness, latest. Galvanized diffusion for multi-shot, recommended. Primed pistol gambit for critical chance, primed target cracker for more critical damage, auger pack for damage. Tenno, gather round. I've discovered the ancient art of, well, pulling enemies together like they're at a rock concert mosh pit. See that? That's the larva ability in action. It's like your personal, portable black hole. Just pull those baddies in like they owe you money. Now, you might be tempted to just go full-on kaboom and detonate them right there. But hey, that's not always the fastest way to handle these pesky space bugs. Instead, let me drop some wisdom. Pull them in with larva, then, wait for it, bring out your biggest, baddest AoE weapon and show them who's boss. Don't get me wrong, I was just experimenting to see how long it takes to blast them to bits one by one. But, unless you're really into watching space jerks explode in slow motion, stick with the pull and AoE combo. It's like cooking a space stew, but with way more explosions. Archon continuity works great with Nidus's larva burst augment, fleeting expertise increases ability efficiency, steel fiber for armor, primed flow for more energy, stretch for range, adaptation for survivability, vitality for health, larva burst for pulling enemies and bursting them second time the ability is used, molt augment for more strength increase per kill, arcane energize for 150 energy recovery. Bursting lots of enemies trapped in larva increases Nidus's stack a lot. It's my go-to build for Steel Path. Archon Vitality for double heat damage, Transient Fortitude for more damage, Blind Rage for more damage, Fleeting Expertise for efficiency, Archon Flow increases chance of getting energy when enemy killed by cold, Streamline for efficiency, Stretch for range. Kuva Tonker with Gauss for AoE damage built for CC have not moded here properly. I will upload a proper build which you guys can put on your weapons. 6 minutes for completing 5 defense waves. Tip: when charging your energy using Zenuric, you can recharge at the speed of 10. When you get inside Warframe, the recharge falls to 5. Archon Vitality for double heat damage. Archon Flow increases chance of getting energy when enemy killed by cold, Adaptation for survivability, Blind Rage for strength, Overextend for range. I am not using Fleeting Expertise and using Narrow-Minded for increasing duration along with Primed Continuity. You can see me helping a friend in doing Lich nodes as I completed mine first. If you watched completely from start you know why. Harrow is one of the frames who spawns with full energy from start even without using preparation mode, saving a slot for other mods. Alright, folks, here's the deal. I'm about to show you my ultimate Harrow strategy, aka the Energizer Bunny setup. First things first, I'm spamming Harrow's third ability like there's no tomorrow. I'm talking till all my energy is used up faster than a toddler at a candy store. And trust me, you're gonna need a weapon that can take out enemies quicker than a cheetah on an energy drink because, well, you'll need a few kills to kickstart your unlimited energy regen. Yup, you heard that right. Unlimited energy. For every kill, I'm pulling in a sweet 121.3 energy. Now, here's where it gets good. This setup is the best for survivability.
Why?
Because as long as enemies keep coming, I keep nuking, and my energy keeps flowing like an infinite power-up. It's like a never-ending buffet of carnage. But here's the kicker, the funny part that still makes me chuckle. Picture this. I'm in the middle of a Netracell run, nuking the place like it's the 4th of July, right? Meanwhile, my 2 teammates, they got knocked out faster than a punchline in a bad joke. But not me. Oh no, I didn't get knocked out once. I'm just there, standing tall, nuking the whole area while they're having a little nap on the job. Moral of the story. Harrow's third ability is the MVP, and this setup? It's a winner. Just ask my sleeping teammates. This setup took 7 minutes to clear 5 defense waves. Did you know that when you give Nova maximum range and less than 100 strength, you create the universe's fastest enemies? Yup. They go from slow MO to Usain Bolt in 0.2 seconds. I call it Obser. It's like giving your enemies an energy drink. Red Bull, move over. 4 Speedva use overextended for max range, stretch for range, fleeting expertise for efficiency, primed continuity for duration, primed flow for energy, speed drift for increase in casting speed, molecular fission augment mod for Nova's molecular prime that makes primed enemies restore null star charges when killed. Glaive prime for one-shotting enemies. Corrupt charge increases base combo count. Amalgam organ shatter for critical damage and reducing time for heavy attack. Primed toxin for more toxin. Melee elementist for status damage. Killing blow for heavy attack damage and speed. Sacrificial steel for more 220% critical chance. Sacrificial pressure for more 110% melee damage. Volatile quick return for blast when enemy hit by charged attack. These can be used on Zorus and other glaives too. It took around 10 minutes to complete all 5 waves with Speedva. Steel Fiber for more armor with Arcane Battery increases max energy. Primed Flow for max energy increase. Preparation for increasing energy at the start of mission. Narrow-Minded for duration. Blind Rage for strength. Umbral Intensify for strength. Mesmer Shield for +5 additional immortality charge. Creeping Terrify for enemy armor strip and movement speed reduce. Arcane Energize for 150 extra additional energy per energy ball. Alright, you guys may be wondering, hey Noob Warlord, if I can use the Wukong Slam build, and it's fast for mobile defense, then why in the void am I even thinking about Revenant? Well, here's the thing, my fellow space ninjas, after doing a couple of defense missions, your friendly neighborhood Lich starts getting annoyed. Like, really annoyed. The kind of annoyed where they show up uninvited, crash your party, and start stomping all over your mobile defense node like it owes them money. And that, my friends, is where Revenant comes in. Sure, he might not be as fast as Wukong on a sugar rush, but he's got a trick up his ghostly sleeve. You see, when enemies try to mess with Revenant, they get stunned. And when your Lich shows up thinking he's all big and bad, BM. Stunned too. Now, while your Lich is standing there, looking like they just saw a Griner in a tutu, that's your cue. Headshots, baby. Headshots give you more critical chance. And if you've got a gun you've been lovingly building like it's your first pet, well, you're gonna love this, because I've literally one-shot a Lich after stunning them. So, to recap, use Revenant, turn enemies into thralls to protect your defense objective, keep hunting those thralls, and when the Lich shows up, make him regret the day they decided to pick a fight with you. Oh, and don't forget to enjoy that sweet, sweet critical chance when you land those headshots. You might just make the Lich cry. If they had tear ducts. Always use Owl for first stab so you can figure second pattern. My second pattern was wrong, so my Lich leveled up. As you see, there was a glitch where Lich got stabbed 3 times automatically, even though I stabbed him only twice. I hope DE fixes such type of glitches fast. Revenant is the best frame for mobile defense in Lich nodes, as even while going solo I can hunt for Lich thralls while my thrall protect the defense objective. As you guys can see, I'm not defending my objective. I am only after thralls. Steel Fiber plus Arcane Battery to increase maximum energy, Umbral Intensify for more strength, Creeping Terrify for armor strip and slowing enemy, Blind Rage for more strength, Preparation for increasing maximum spawn energy, Narrow-Minded for more duration, Primed Flow for energy, Mesmer Shield for 5 more invincibility charges, Arcane Energize for increasing maximum energy you get. Kuva Heck Griner built. Galvanized Hell for increasing multi-shot, Primed Point Blank for damage, Toxic Barrage for both toxin damage and status chance of a shotgun by 60%, Critical Deceleration for increase in critical chance, Primed Charged Shell for more electricity damage, Scattered Justice for multi-shot, Vigilant Armaments for more multi-shot, Semi-Shotgun Cannonade for additional damage. It one-shots enemies. I've got a pro tip that'll make you feel like the boss you were born to be, or at least, the boss you've convinced your friends you are. All you gotta do is, wait for it, create thralls. That's right, turn those wandering NPCs into your very own personal army. I mean, who needs friends when you can have thralls, right? Now, here's where the magic happens. Just slap an AoE weapon in their hands, and boom! As you can see, I am easily able to solo Interception. You guys follow my Revenant setup and you can solo Lich nodes like a boss. No need to wait for help. While using Revenant, make sure your invincibility charge is there always. Recast it if needed and you won't die. Revenant is one of the best frames, but people have underrated him. You Tennos can get his Prime set from Warframe Market for 40 platinum only. Leave capture mission for Lich Stabby for pattern check. For facing Lich, you can use Revenant as you won't die with invincibility charges. We've set up a payment link. Any contribution helps us continue making the content you love, whether it's $1 or more.